Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is The New Patton, and I'm going to talk about War Thunder. Now, you guys probably seen Bowtime Gaming's and all the other guys, but what there should really be is a game mode that Gaijin should make that is formation. It's a separate game mode. It's realistic, or it could be, arcade if someone wants it, but mainly let's do it realistic. And you have like B-17s and P-51s up in the sky. It's formation area. That would make bombers useful. Let's say you have 10 or so bases for maybe each side, Germany, and do it historical. And you have like ME-262s and BF-109s and FW-190s on the other side. And make a better update because this update has lagged really bad. Because this plane had a bug of the landing gear going up, some of the vehicles, and like the pack, I think is $80, which is, I think, too much to be $80. One tank can disappear if you angle it the right way, which I wonder if that happens on other people's end, because I wanted to see that in Bowtime Gaming's. Shout out to him. Don't know him yet. But he, I wonder if the other team at the right angle can't see that tank. That would be a big problem. All you would see is exhaust. Gaijin needs to fix that. And also the F-18's ability to float on water. If he makes a different game mode that someone will like and make bombers useful, because right now bombers aren't useful anymore. You just play and over again, and there's only 3 bases, and then you can't even attack the airfield anymore. I'm like, let us attack the airfield. That's what it's there for in historical battles and everything. Simulator mode, it usually doesn't come on there that often in tanks or planes. You have to wait for like a month or so or earlier. But I think you just should really do something. The only two tanks that are halfway good is the Panzer Pack. I call it the Rat Pack, and the Hopkins. The Rat Pack has a 50 mil cannon on it, and it's quite nice because it has a 50 mil on it. You can take it up to about like 4.0 ish and still destroy tanks, which is that's a great tank. I noticed the tanks that are from World War II are way better than the tanks that are earlier, because I think one of these, the Clovis is good. People are not too much complaining about the Clovises, but the tracked raper, sorry, I have dyslexia, I can't speak. Bowtime Gaming also revealed that problem of it not locking on to a plane good enough. But with what like Ash is saying in one of his videos, shout out to him, is bombers really useful in 2025? I don't know. I mean, they haven't put any other bombers for the Cold War's sake. It's kind of bad for that way. If Gaijin just made a completely new game mode, not getting rid of any other game mode, and just doing what I said to do, I think people would enjoy that very much. because it's more historically accurate. You have ME-262s going after B-17s and B-51s, or you have like just you have these different modes like Vietnam mode, kind of like Enlisted. If Enlisted was made a little better, War Thunder was basically Enlisted, but Enlisted's kind of a little better and also in its own traits, but it's on the ground, so we won't talk too much into that. But Gaijin just needs to get ahead of the game. Either one, it's like a company, not to bag out on any other like Tesla or something like that, if I do mention that. But uh, yeah, it's like a company that releases a product that they know is not good, but they still have to release it because of the date, like the Ford Pinto, because they put too big of a bolt in the back of the gas tank area. When people crashed into the gas tank, just a slight bump would make a spark and explode the back of the car. They had to recall that and put a shorter bolt in. But they let it go for a long while. They didn't recall it immediately so they could do or redo their mistake. So they released it too fast and they put the release date, that's what everyone does. They put the release date too forward and there's not a lot of bugs. Like you could fix all the bugs like 2 years or maybe 1.5. Make it 1.5 years. Fix all the bugs, make people happy. There you go. That's a good game. Something that you actually put your full effort in. They put their full effort in this tank and the pack and the Clovis, but they didn't put the full effort into that or the F-18 models. And plus, $80 for a I understand the Moss point of view, how expensive the Moss is, but $80 for a simple F-18, that's just too much. Gaijin needs to get his head in the game. He's behind the game, literally and figuratively. I'm thinking, is Gaijin just there for money? Which he probably is, or giving gamers a good time? Because you need to have that, like in business, you need to have good customer support, but also have a good company and make money. And you need to focus on those two things. And most people focus on one, have a bad customer support and a uh, have a lot of money. In the beginning, they were good, but when they're starting to work out and they're like, well, I can make more money on this, I can push people to buy this stuff. That's what I'm thinking Gaijin's doing. And I really don't like that particularly. So all I'm saying is Gaijin just needs to get the head in the game. He needs to make a new game mode, just maybe save all the patches and stuff. It never won't be the same because people just figured out all the bugs and everything like bow time. And then, like Ash says, if bombers are even worth it in 2025. Yeah. So that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.